What are your ears attuned to? There was a businessman and a Native American in Manhattan, and the Native American said, I hear a cricket. With all that chaos going on, the businessman said, there's no way. And lo and behold, he went and scurried in the bushes for a minute, and he said, sure, it's right here.
Similarly, in the new movie Sound of Freedom, the lead character heard a noise that he felt like nobody else was listening to. In this instance, it was the cries of children that have been kidnapped and forced into the sex trade. It's a very dark reality, but it's due in part to Christians' lack of action. This is a problem that's been going on for years. And being in foreign countries like Cuba, we've seen it firsthand.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of times we don't realize that that's in our own backyard. And I think we're so busy, we're not really looking or listening. This movie has certainly put a spotlight on this issue.
Jeremiah 22:3 says, this is what the Lord says, do what is just and right, rescue the victim of robbery from the hand of his oppressor. This is a call to action from the Lord. It's not just good advice. It is our duty to take care of the weak and innocent.
And you know, God does not tolerate this issue. It's been around for a long time. In the Old Testament, in Deuteronomy 24:7, he says this. He says, if someone is caught kidnapping their fellow Israelite and treating or selling them as a slave, he said that kidnapper must be removed from your midst. Well, there's a second part of that story earlier. The Native American wanted to correct the businessman, and he said the issue is it's all about what your ears are attuned to. He said, I'll show you what I mean. And he threw a whole handful of coins on the ground. Every head around turned and looked. And he said, that's the point. It's really a matter of what you're listening for.
So we ask you one more time, what are your ears attuned to? Are they attuned to the world or Christ, the coins, or the crickets?
And by the way, people will be interesting if they go back and listen. We've had crickets going the whole time, and I bet anything that our ears are more attuned to the coins. There are cries for help all around us. And I think now is the time to say, I don't need to just go about my way. I need to listen for the cries and do something about it. In your community, you can do a Google search and say, how can I get involved? How can I help on a local level? I think that's crucial that we do that. Well, Jesus said, for those who have ears to hear, let them hear. Okay, thank you.